Today we're going to introduce two special guests, Fidel Castro and one of his ex-bodyguards, Gabriel. And they are going to be interviewed by Maria Cusos.
Hello, my name is Maria Cusos and today I'm interviewing the famous Fidel Castro.
Hey Maria.
Hey Fidel, I'm so glad you could make it.
Thanks, it's an honor to be here. I'm very excited.
So Fidel, why don't you start by telling us some basic information about yourself?
Well, first of all, I was born in August 13, 1926, and I'm a Cuban politician and revolutionary who governed Cuba as president from 1976 to 2008. But politically, I consider myself a Marxist-Leninist and a Cuban nationalist.
That's very interesting. So you were president of Cuba? That's so cool and interesting. What was it like for you?
Well, it was hard at first, and before I came to power, it was very difficult. But once I got there, it was all worth it, all the effort and all the hard work. And then it was very interesting and exciting to be able to run a country like I did for that long.
So you had to be protected all the time, right?
Yes, things were a little bit dangerous.
So your bodyguards were with you all the time and they know more about you than everyone, right?
Well, yes, I guess you could say that.
Well then, that's wonderful because we have a little surprise for you. Well everyone, this is Gabriel Alberado Sanchez and he was a bodyguard of Fidel Castro. Tell us a bit about yourself.
Well, I was born in Cuba and I have always been a fan of equality and just governments, but I am also a Marxist-Leninist and a Cuban nationalist like Fidel. And as you all know, I'm a bodyguard. I have 3 kids and a beautiful wife.
So Gabriel, from your point of view, how was Cuba's social, political, and economical environment when Fidel was in power?
Well, basically, all of Cuba was really uncomfortable with its situation because of the very corrupt Batista, who was the governor in the moment, and the young people that fought for change were the target of repression. There were many conflicts in my environment because I was one of those boys that wanted change and like Fidel. I was a radical nationalist, passionate for social justice, and I went many strikes, and more than once I was hit and mistreated by Batista's people.
So did you somehow avoid this situation?
Well, yes, actually I went to these revolutionary movements secretly. My parents, when they found out, my dad hit me so hard that I never forgot about that time, and so he locked me in the house so that I wouldn't go to these movements anymore. So that's how I kind of avoided maybe something that could have been terrible for my health.
Must have been so difficult for you. So that's why you became Fidel's bodyguard, right? To be close to the dream you were never able to accomplish?
Well, yes, although I must say I was kind of disappointed when I got to take a close look to Fidel.
Why did you say that?
Well, because this is awkward, but anyway, I got to see how he loved Cuban people and how he loved and really cared about them, but now I could see how he didn't really care about his own family. For example, his kids had to make appointments with him to talk to him, and he never remembered his wife's birthday, and she was kind of like a secretary to him, and to the day she kind of is. And also he did remember all of his lovers' birthdays.
Lovers?
How can you say that? You're just a bodyguard. You don't know anything.
But it's true. And also, I have gotten to see how you have always said that you're a communist and that you want equality for everyone and you want everyone to have the same things. When you have tons of money and me and my wife have worked so hard so my children can't even have shoes, and I really don't think that you are proving your point by saying that you are a communist and you want the same for everyone when you have so much.
Sorry, we had some difficulties.
Okay, so Fidel, did you at least do something to correct the conflict that was taking place in your country at least?
Of course I did. I did a lot of great things.
Yeah, right.
Okay, now it's time to let Fidel talk, right?
Okay, thank you. Well, you see, when I rose to power, everyone had all of their hopes up, and since I knew I was the chosen one to be the governor, because you see, I proposed a new government system for our country. And maybe you're not all convinced with the way I run my country, but I have to inform you that there are many things you're forgetting about, many good things that I did. Like the law I passed that made rent go down for the workers by 50%. I also opposed to racism, drugs, prostitution, and gambling. I also eradicated division amongst individuals in the country in public places such as swimming pools and parks.
So Gabriel, what do you think about this?
Well, I suppose that's also kind of true. He did have some good things, I guess. I can't say that it was all bad.
Okay, well guys, it's been a pleasure interviewing you, but I am afraid our time has run out, so I'll see you next time.